Hi, I'm Anca, and this is the place to be to hear about the latest Web3 trends in healthcare. If you type Web3 and healthcare, or NFTs in healthcare, or even healthcare in the metaverse, you will most likely find articles talking about the way we should handle personal health data in this environment. Ensuring the security and the privacy of our medical data is a major concern for all those building the future of healthcare. Yet, a very few actually take the time to talk to citizens and patients about their expectations. To me, this is very contradictory. Web3 is designed to be a very collaborative space that we can all contribute to. Yet, if early adopters don't take the time to understand what citizens expect when it comes to the use of their health data, they will most likely fail to deliver relevant solutions. So if you too are working in the healthcare space and wonder how patients would like their health data to be managed, this episode is for you. Welcome into the metahealth. The research presented in today's episode comes from the book I co-authored with Lisa Lee Chun entitled Digital Health and Patient Data: Empowering Patients in the Healthcare Ecosystem, published by Routledge, Taylor and Francis Group. In 2019, the European Union studied the perception citizens have of their personal data. 60% of respondents said that they would be willing to share their personal information if it helped the public service. Among them, 43% specifically said that they would like to share their data if it were to improve medical research and care. The public willingness to share their personal information highly depends on the purpose for which it will be used. According to the European study, improving medical research and care is a goal citizens are willing to contribute to by sharing their data. These results are confirmed by other systematic reviews that all suggest that willingness to share data is high when it comes to supporting research because benefits are well understood by citizens. The main motivation behind the willingness to share data for medical research and care is the feeling of contributing to the common good. Today, patients feel a sense of responsibility to continue to support research and help others. They know that their data is being used to improve medical decision-making, improve diagnosis and treatment plans, find new treatments, and empower innovation. While they understand the benefits of sharing their data for research, patients also have a sense of the risks that come with data sharing. Across the world, patients reported fear of data thefts by hackers or data falling into the wrong hands and being misused by commercial organizations for financial gains. A pan-European study confirmed this observation by showing that patients felt comfortable with medical professionals accessing their health data, but were strongly averse to insurance or even pharmaceutical companies viewing that same information. Talking to patients, we received confirmation that nearly all of them feel comfortable sharing their health data with their GP or their hospital. However, as soon as they were asked if they would share their information outside the medical setting, they become very reluctant. We therefore tried to understand why by asking them if they knew how their health data is used. To our surprise, most of them had absolutely no idea. In fact, we realized that there is a lot of misunderstanding over how health data is used outside of the medical environment. This lack of understanding is often filled with speculation, fear, and reluctance. We also realized that patients don't usually know the difference between identifiable and anonymized data. When patients fear their data might be stolen or misused, they usually talk about their identifiable data. Indeed, this is the type of data that exposes them personally to commercial targeting by companies or blackmail by hackers. Therefore, it is coherent to want more data protection for identifiable information. But should the same be applied to anonymized data? In the medical setting, and more particularly in research, data is usually anonymized. This means that any identifiable information, such as the name, the date of birth, or the address, is usually removed. Data privacy has always been a major preoccupation in medical ethics. Biomedical research has therefore always been submitted to strict rules to preserve a patient's privacy and make sure that anonymization techniques make re-identification very difficult. Therefore, when it comes to identifiable data, patients should be given strong access restriction rights to preserve their privacy and their integrity. This is partially addressed by international regulations such as the GDPR. However, when it comes to anonymized data, many health data experts feel like the access conditions should be much more flexible. Indeed, since patients aren't exposed to the risk of being identified, data should circulate with much more fluidity to facilitate research. Hence, educating patients about the way their health data ecosystem works could reassure them with regard to the way their health data is used. So, research shows that data sharing isn't so much about the nature and content of the information at stake, as it is about the purpose for which it is shared and the entity using it. This is a crucial lesson for those building the healthcare Web3. Your users will want transparency over the way their data is used. Trust between stakeholders will be crucial to create a community in which your users will feel comfortable. So take that into account when building your solution and make transparency, traceability, and trust features by design. I hope today's episode was useful. As always, I'll see you soon for another Web3 adventure in healthcare.